So a whole lot to say about tonight's episode of Dragon Ball Super, episode 123, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 123. Oh boy, it was just like, yo, you you know when I'm doing these reviews kind of on time, sort of. Yeah. Big shit went down. So we got Vegeta's new transformation. We got so many different things that went down in this episode. Gohan didn't go out like I thought, which, real quickly, very valuable lesson, and I say it all the time, and I kind of fall victim to it, so I understand why people do fall victim. I'm not innocent, but we go off the spoilers and immediately think we know everything and quickly jump the gun, and then the episode sometimes proves us wrong, and it might showcase like, oh, something's gonna happen in a certain way, but it's not even a big deal. And what I'm referring to is Gohan in this episode. It didn't go down like I thought. Yeah, he definitely wasn't on the same level. Like 17 was really getting it in against Toppo. Gohan wasn't really on the level, but he tried his best, and it wasn't anything like those mistakes he was making back in the day. It wasn't that case. So I was very, very happy with that regard, because, you know, I want to talk about everything in the episode. Yes, the Goku, Vegeta, and Jiren fight, you know, happened, and, you know, I just kind of want to sit here for a good couple hours saying, it was amazing, it was great, bless Toriyama, you know, all of that good shit, but, we do need to talk about everything, and also from every aspect of it. Now, I really was disappointed in one regard. I was hoping that they would play the theme song when the final fight of the episode went down, of Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren. I was hoping that they would throw that in there, but they actually were playing other tracks, which still were pretty cool and upbeat and everything, but I was hoping for that, because I love when they use the theme song thing. Like, they did that in the Goku versus Hit fight, if I'm not mistaken. They had a part where, you know, when the fight begins, you have the theme song coming in, and it just always kicks ass. So a little disappointed on that regard, but my gosh, that was amazing. But again, let's continue going throughout all of the episodes. So the Gohan 17 versus Toppo. Toppo should be kicking their asses, as he is, so it was kind of interesting to see them trying their damnedest, and, you know, you could definitely see that 17 is still in better shape than Gohan. He's probably way more strong. Like, if they went one-on-one on a serious fight, I think 17 would body Gohan, not easily, but pretty easily, so there's that. But definitely in that fight, you can see they were struggling, which, again, Toppo is on that shit, you know, he's on God level. They should struggle, which, by the way, corny joke as hell, but I gotta say this, holy shit, did Jiren scare the god out of Goku for a second when he lost his mode, which obviously was a little more than just scaring him, you know, because the thing apparently had impacted him so greatly, because he was all of a sudden damaged after that, and he was just exhausted in general. But my gosh, that shit caught me off guard for a second when Goku went normal form. When Jiren shot that blast, I was like, did he just scare the god out of him? Like, are you kidding me right now? But again, I digress, because again, I want to save that for the end of the video, the creme de la creme stuff. So 17 Gohan versus Toppo, in a nutshell, it was pretty dope. I think it's exactly how it should have been. If not, they probably should have struggled even more, and probably somebody should have got bodied throughout the episode. That's just me, or not bodied, but damn near, you know what I'm saying? Because Toppo, he's nothing to bug with. Now, the Frieza versus Dispo situation, very pleasantly surprised and happy that Frieza didn't really, how can I say this, get as fucked up and as embarrassed as I thought he did with last episode. Like, honestly, I felt bad for Frieza last episode. I was kind of like, what? Dispo is really doing him in like that? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Dispo is a weakling by any means, because he gave Hit a lot of trouble, but I felt he gave Hit a lot of trouble because it was just a kind of coincidence, or if they were, you know, really thinking that hard and made it that way, where his ability was very bad against, you know, Dispo's ability. Hit's ability was kind of like, fuck, you know, it doesn't work that well with, you know, again, Dispo's ability. So that was kind of like, okay, maybe it was a bad mismatch, but Frieza comes through, and Frieza had trouble, but I'm so glad, again, this episode really cleared it up and made it that it was like, okay, he got his ass kicked in a way, but it didn't really damage him. He's like, oh, so that's your max strength. Like, Frieza's still talking shit to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, it's Frieza. when he said that, I reminded myself, or it reminded me, shall I say, of old Frieza shit. Like, that's when Frieza was in the little space pod, and he was floating around and always talking shit. I felt like that was one of those moments, which I want more Frieza laughs. I don't know why I feel this way, but I want more of the evil, sinister Frieza laughs, of something really maniacal, while he's going like, maybe like this, like, like, I want something like that, and I know that's a weird request, but yeah, I'm a weird guy, I guess, apparently, right? I want Frieza to laugh, but yeah, I want more sinister laughs from Frieza. But again, surprised at that. It seems as though, and we'll talk about it in another video, but based on the preview as well, Frieza's gonna have some more interesting romps with Dispo. It isn't the end, and I mean, if Frieza can't get it done and he needs help, then so be it. But it's mainly because of Dispo's speed. I think Dispo, the biggest thing about him is not even that, like, he's just this big badass like Jiren, which, Jiren, we're getting there. We're almost there. But I definitely think that Dispo is one of those people where it's kind of like if you go to a series like My Hero Academia where their quirk is just so, beneficial that it's really, really hard to defeat. Dispo's kind of that person. He's not a great warrior like Jiren. He has a really great ability. So that's where I felt as though with the Dispo and Frieza situation. And then, of course, what everybody want to talk about, the Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren fight, which a lot of that was Goku versus Jiren. Like, Vegeta was hurt for a big portion of the episode, honestly. Goku actually struggled, but held his own nonetheless against Jiren. I don't want to say held his own, because he was really getting his ass kicked throughout the episode, but he held his own in a sense of he did it by himself. But I think something that this episode reminded a lot of us, and it definitely sparked me up again about Goku's character, because sometimes you think about Goku and you're like, he likes to eat. Yeah, he likes to fight. He's a simple character. But then episodes like this remind you, Goku is a fighting fucking genius. Don't forget that. When he was making, which I think that's a great addition, and I think Bandai is like this, like, yes, the next Dragon Ball game, new move set for Goku, that's gonna be a new, like, that's a new attack for Goku, clear as day, that is happening. When he put up the energy landmines there for Jiren, I was like, damn, this showcases that Goku is a genius, and especially using the strategy that he remembered Krillin used with the Destructo Disc, again, showcases. And I think that is making me even more grateful, and it's very, very good that they're using the opportunity right here, for example, with this episode, to make those episodes that we had to kind of trudge through of Goku recruiting everybody and training with everybody. It makes those episodes more like, they're kind of valuable. A lot of what he did in there, he actually took it and, soaked it all in, and is using this in this final fight, is making those episodes count. Totally more than likely not going to have any of this in the manga, because I think the manga is going to breeze through a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I think that's a really good thing that is, connecting back to Krillin and everybody. I was like, that's good shit there. But of course, Goku wasn't enough against Jiren, which rightfully so. That is rightfully so. That is exactly how it should have been. As much as Goku gave it, Jiren was just too much, especially when he's like a badass, bro. I felt like I was looking at the Terminator for a second when he's just walking casually through the mines. These are probably like Kamehameha blast type of mines right here. And he's just like, yeah, I'm Jiren, I'm bald, and you ain't doing shit to me. I was like, damn. So we gotta give Goku his credit, because everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to sing praise to Vegeta with this episode. Goku held his own for a long time, and he's had how many big, gigantic fights already? And he held his own for a long time against Jiren. Like, just because, yeah, we like the change, and yeah, we want Vegeta to get his moment, doesn't mean that we should slight Goku because of that, because Goku did his thing. A lot of strategy in this episode, held his own, even though he's exhausted at this point. You could argue that maybe that's like, how is he still going? How? So you could argue that regard there, but like, I gotta give it to Goku, bro. He held his own. So now, with that being said, Vegeta, new transformation, which it's kind of new. We talked about it in the spoiler video. If you watch any of my spoiler videos or the leaked images, you see that he has like pupils, and the regular Super Saiyan Blue transformation doesn't, and also there's little sparkles everywhere. And they even said, yeah, this is breaking his limit. So I guess it's Vegeta Limit Breaker. Like, that was actually a thing, and it's totally different from Goku. A lot of people speculated that it would be different things. Mine was Ultra Impulse, but I think this is not in the same vein as the Ultra techniques. I think that was just something they wanted to foreshadow, maybe for future events, because I don't think we're going to be seeing the Ultra Instinct technique anytime soon. I think that this is it. It's going to be in these forms that they're going to probably take down Jiren, unless Goku goes on Ultra Instinct one more time. But yeah, I don't think Vegeta's going to be touching on that side, because this is more like an advanced version of Super Saiyan Blue that he activated. Again, they said it like, what, he broke his limits with it. So it's pretty much Limit Breaker Vegeta at this point, or Super Saiyan Blue Limit Breaker, something along the lines of that. That's what I'm rolling with. But honestly, it was cool as shit. It was awesome that Vegeta has his moments alongside Goku against Jiren. It was great to see the stare down when they were coming towards Jiren. And perspective, a lot of people can look at this in many different ways, especially the fact that they're kind of looking at Goku still mad in a way. They're probably looking at it from the regard of Goku and Vegeta are the bad guys. Jiren, you deserve to win at this point. You know what I'm saying? Goku started this shit. So probably people are looking at it from a different perspective than us looking at it as, even though they do look menacing, those are our heroes. Fuck Jiren. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But as a whole, this episode, phenomenal yet again. Gorgeous scenes, just absolutely insane. Vegeta getting his moment. This is going to go down in Dragon Ball history. This is the first time where Goku and Vegeta are even. Different transformations. He has the Kaioken, and he has this limit-breaking thingamajig, and it's crazy because I would argue maybe his limit breaker that Vegeta has is on par or slightly better than the Kaioken, so it's not even on Ultra Instinct if you think about it. But that's not to slight it, because it still looks insane, and it's helping to give Jiren a run for his money, and this is Vegeta's time to shine, baby. Let's get it. Your thoughts, though, throughout the episode. What did you think about the Gohan in 17 versus Toppo? What do you think about Frieza versus Dispo? What do you think about Goku on his own, holding his own against Jiren? Do you feel as though people aren't giving Goku enough fair props because they're like, he gets screen time all the time? He still did his thing. Also, Vegeta's new transformation, yay or nay? Is it too simple? Is it awesome? You like the sparkles? And what do you think about Jiren in this fight? This was a great episode. 9 out of 10 for this one from me. But that is all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say, or enjoy the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day.